I was on a hunt for some comic books with some great members of the comic book community. Stay tuned to find out how it went. Hey YouTube, it's Matt here. Hey, I've got a great story to tell you. This past weekend, I was out with some great members of the comic book community that we got together and we decided, hey, we're going to go check out a new comic book shop. Now guys, this is a new experience for me. These were two gentlemen that I know online. I have spoken to them many times, whether it was Instagram or whether it was on YouTube. And I met these two gentlemen on the Regie Collects YouTube channel. The guy has a great channel, and on Sunday and Wednesday nights, he has live streams. And in those live streams, there is a live chat that goes on, and there are members of the community that are constantly talking to each other. Friendships are made in that live stream. If you guys have never watched the Regie Collects YouTube channel, give that guy a follow, sub him up, and check out his live streams and see the lively discussions that go on with many, many people in a community. This is not something I do all the time. I do not randomly drive multiple hours to run into people that I don't know personally, but I truly feel that I did know these people, and that, you know what, we had sparked up a great friendship. And who I'm talking about is the great Bratton brothers. Now, there are two Bratton brothers. There is older brother Dave and younger brother Doug. Doug, who writes a great blog post, again, for the Regie Collects, but this is on his website, regiecollects.com. Hey, Reggie, if you're watching this, hey, give me a shout out sometime. Give me some subs, because I think I'm really promoting your channel. But the truth is that man's channel, the Regie Collects channel, is wonderful. A lot of friendships made here. But Doug writes a blog post for regiecollects.com, and it comes out weekly, and he talks about so many issues that are affecting comic book collectors. Love to watch, or love to read those blogs. But then Doug will also show up on the Comics Today show, which is on Wednesday nights. And again, remember me, Reggie, it's on the Regie Collects YouTube channel on Wednesday nights. But the guy just drops all kinds of knowledge. Dave has his own YouTube channel, Action Figure Comedy. And guys, honestly, he puts out some of the best skits out there. I'm going to put a link in the description to both Regie Collects YouTube channel, regiecollects.com, and Action Figures Comedy YouTube channel. Guys, again, give that channel a subscription. Watch some of these shorts, and you guys will without a doubt laugh on this. But anyhow, what we did, we traveled to two separate LCSs in the Williamsport, Pennsylvania area. One was in the town of Williamsport and the other was in the town of Lewisburg, which is not too far away. They're both roughly centered right next to each other, actually. So, anyhow, some of the books that I was able to pick up, some really cool books. In Metropolis Comics, we were able to find a bunch of Spawn books, and this is a sketch cover, Caputo cover, to Spawn 313. Nice cover. Honestly, I wasn't really looking for this book, but it came with a $1 price tag. And guys, you know me, I love a good deal. I could not pass up this great Caputo art. Now, there are some other books that I was absolutely looking for, but at the right price. Now, these books came out last year, maybe late 2019. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure. But I was able to get this awesome sketch cover to Spawn 300 at cover price. Cannot beat this great art. You know, Spawn, one of my favorite things about the Spawn title is the art and the covers that go on it. To me, it's always been one of the best out there, and it continues to stay one of the best comics as far as art goes. Now, here is another sketch variant, and again, I was able to catch this for cover price. You cannot beat that for a well sought after book. Spawn 300 sketch cover. There were a lot of variants. I believe that there were about, and I'm just guesstimating, but roughly about 15 different covers for Spawn 300. And the same thing for Spawn 301. Those are record-breaking comic books. 301 means that it is the highest, the most produced, most issues for any independent comic book. So Spawn is a true record breaker. Todd McFarlane's, baby, his child, if you will, he's done a really great job. And Spawn right now, it's a hot comic book month in, month out. And yes, these are over a year old, but hey, it's still cool to have. Another sketch variant for Spawn number 300. Now, again, I just love these covers. I think some of the artists for Spawn are fabulous. This one is the record breaker, 301. 300 tied it, and I'll be honest with you, somebody put it down in the descriptions, or in the comments, not the descriptions. What comic book did Spawn break the record of? Because I really don't know, and I actually looked it up. What was the, longest running independent comic book before Spawn broke the record? But you can see McFarlane, record breaking, he has the crown on top. He knew what he was doing with 301. And again, I'll be honest, I don't know what comic book they broke the record of, but so what? It's cool to have. So guys, if you know that, please put it down in the comments, because I really want to know this. Now, this is a book. This is a variant cover. This is a first appearance of American Chavez, and I have not read this book. I've been hearing a lot of really great things about this. Had to pick this up because, hey guys, this is a first appearance, in a modern title. Hey, at one time, ASM 300 was a new book. At one time, ASM 1 was a new book. Every book, every character has their first appearance. So I've heard good things about American Chavez, this comic book. Let's see how it goes. And I am going to give this a read later on. Now, this comic book is absolutely on fire. This is Geiger. This is the third printing of Geiger number 1. Stare at the nose for 30 seconds and then stare at a white wall. See what you see? I did this. Actually, I might have did it for a minute, but I did this. And what appears on the white wall in your vision, you can see the outline of this face on that wall after staring at this, again, for 30 seconds to a minute. But I just thought that was a really cool optical illusion. So, Geiger number 1, third printing. I picked that up. I was kind of stoked about this. Now, all of those books I was able to get at Metropolis Comics. And that was in Lewisburg. Now, there was one other book that I got there. This is a Neil Gaiman one. And I'm going to be honest with you, I know nothing about this. But I know Neil Gaiman writes Sandman, and Doug Bratton is a giant Sandman fan. The man knows so much about that title. I mean, guys, I couldn't even begin to tell you all the things that he was telling me, all the knowledge that I was gaining from Doug about Sandman. This isn't Sandman, but it's the same author, and this is Norse mythology, so I figured I would pick this up. Now, after we were at Metropolis Comics, we decided to have lunch in a great little restaurant there, and it was nice. We ate outside. It was nice to be around people again. So after this great meal that we had, we decided, hey, there's another LCS not too far away. That's when we went to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and we were looking at comics. I am going to have a video coming out based upon a book that I was able to score at Isle of Comics in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. They are shipping me a book that is the 4th book on my 2021 goal list. Now, a lot of you guys have been following me, and you know that I'm telling you about my journey towards my goals. And I do have 5 goals for the year 2021. 4 of those goals are specific comic books that I'm trying to pick up. And one other is a goal that I will let you guys know when I achieve it. I don't like to let my goals out. I don't like to let everybody know what they are. But I definitely have goals, and I seem to be on my way of getting them. But I picked up 2 other books. I picked up A Sandman Universe, Lock and Key number 1, Hell and Gone is what it is. I thought it was Hell and Done, but Hell and Gone. I, again, don't know anything about this, but Doug Bratton, he knows a lot about his comic books, and he definitely knows his Sandman universe, so I picked it up just because of him. And then there was another one, Sandman Universe, Lock and Key. This is number 0. Now, guys, the TV show Lock and Key on Netflix was so good. I was so excited about that. I cannot wait for the next season to come out. So, anyhow, guys, that's my haul of me and Dave and Doug Bratton's journey to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Guys, I hope you like this content. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and put a comment down below. Guys, I want to thank you for watching, and everybody have a great day.